This is the world now. Police say a man who shot dead 3 people in a racially motivated attack in Florida wrote of his hatred of black people. 21-year-old Ryan Christopher Palmetta fired 11 rounds at a woman sitting in her car in Jacksonville before entering a shop and shooting another 2 people. The police say he turned the gun on himself afterwards. The police also confirmed the gunman had no previous criminal history and has lived with his parents in Clay County.
On the sidewalk, and he points that gun at that car. He fired 11 rounds at that car.
His writings and his manifestos were the diary of a madman.
I really have goosebumps just thinking about it's right here in our neighborhood.
And out to health matters. Researchers at the University of Michigan have identified a drug that may help children with a certain type of brain tumor, which until now had no effective treatments. The compound called ONC-201 nearly doubled survival for patients with diffuse midline glioma. Previously, the only available treatment was radiation, and that presented challenges because the tumors are usually located in brain regions with critical functions. Kent Gray is a local MMA fighter battling with a severe form of asthma, but is stepping into the ring for his debut fight. Mr. Kent learned of his disease at a young age, but is determined to overcome the problem. The local MMA fighter is committed to his fight despite losing his cousin to death as a result of an asthma attack, as he is not fazed, but rather encouraged to go beyond his limits. Gray has also learned how to manage his asthma, do excellently in sports, and also be an inspiration to other athletes battling with the same illness. We have details in this report.
Asthma is a chronic lung disease which is caused by inflammation and muscle tightening around the airways, thereby causing difficulty in breathing. Kent Craig is a local MMA fighter battling with a severe form of asthma, but is stepping into the ring for his debut fight.
Keep going, so trying to figure things out at a young age, having my mother, trying to figure it out too, with me.
When it comes to mixed martial art, physical prowess and mental fortitude reign supreme, and Kent Craig is determined to fight this disease, which he learned at a young age.
Passed away mentally, I'm like, is that the same way, I'm gonna go out?
In the midst of all this, Kent Craig's determination stems from a dark past. At the age of 8, his cousin died of an asthma attack, which would plague him for years. The tattoos on his arms serve as a constant reminder of his cousin's spirit pushing him beyond his own limit. Craig's competitive spirit runs deep. He eventually learned how to manage his asthma and do excellently in sport. As Craig prepares for his upcoming fight, that same sentiment resonates with his coach, Daniel Brito. He hopes his success in the cage extends to make the world a better place for those struggling with the same illness, which is why Kent Craig is starting a non-profit organization aimed to help young athletes called Health and Fitness for Asthmatics. Kent Craig's determination and commitment to fight in the ring, overcome asthma, and be an inspiration to others with the same illness is what sets him apart.